Hey guys, Blake with Desert Creek Honey here. Sorry you can't see my face for this video. I'm guessing you probably are watching these videos to see the bees and not my face. So that being said, I want to show you guys a hive that is just beautifully ready for winter. So this is a hive. It's got 3 boxes. It's got 2 deep boxes and 1 medium box, which is fine if they're all full of bees. So what I'm going to show you is this top medium. Look at that. Almost completely full of bees. I'm gonna give them some smoke. Any box going into winter is at least 25% full of bees. I tend to leave it. If it's less than 25%, I don't usually bother. But as you can see, this one is pretty full. This is a medium box, and it is completely full of bees and completely full of honey. So every single one of these frames is essentially packed full of honey. That being the case, it's going to be 30 to 40 pounds of weight, which is more than sufficient. Down in the bottom box, we've got a deep box with a division board feeder, which is fine to leave in over winter. This top box is completely, well, pretty much full of bees. And then we've got some beautiful brood going on. When this video is taken, it's still September, so they're still rearing brood, but they'll start shutting down brood rearing. But they've still got some beautiful brood. We're about to pull our varroa mite strips out, so they've been treated for varroa. And as always, we'll do a test to make sure that the treatment works. You can see this beautiful band of honey around the brood, which is what we want to see. And then they've got a couple frames of honey up in this second box, but not a lot. I mean, they've got about 4 frames of brood up here and only a couple of frames of honey. So I'm kind of glad I've got that top medium on full of honey. So this is all honey. They've got capped honey. They've got some capped honey and brood on this side. So this hive has, I'm going to say, about 25 pounds of honey or so up in that second deep, along with some frames of brood. And our bottom box is pretty light. I can already feel it. Our bottom box only has, I'm going to say, about 10 pounds of honey in it. And then I'm betting a lot of brood. So if this hive only had, yeah, see, we've got some beautiful brood down here, some beautiful pollen, great brood, great pollen, but very little honey down here. So if it didn't have that top medium on it, I'd be a little bit concerned. So we've got some great pollen, not a lot of honey down here. So they probably only got maybe 2 deep frames of honey in the bottom box. They've got about 4 in the top box. So if I didn't have that third medium on, I would be feeding them. And I would be feeding them until at least the second deep, assuming I didn't have that top medium box on, had, you know, maybe more like 6 or 7 frames of honey. But since I've got this top medium, it's at least 25% full of bees and about 30 to 40 pounds of honey, I'm just going to observe this hive. I'm probably not going to do a lot more feeding on it. I'm just going to watch it, make sure they keep this second box pretty much completely full of honey. I'll probably give them maybe a gallon through the month of October, probably another gallon of syrup through November. But other than that, this is a great hive ready for winter.